What's up, my tribe? How you doing? Welcome to another great week. I hope you're staying well and keeping safe. Do not despair. Coronavirus is still present, so continually be cautious and maintain all health guidelines. To all my Muslim brothers and sisters out there celebrating Eid today, happy Eid to you, and we hope it's a restful season and a season of reflection. Let's jump right in to today's video. Has been a tough period in Nigeria as a movement that started as something to end police brutality has morphed into something more that represents a stand against bad governance, bad leadership in Nigeria. To my viewers out there that are not presently in Nigeria or do not know what is happening in Nigeria, just check online and put the hashtag EndSARS, and it will show you so many information and background details you need to know about the current movement spreading across Nigeria. It's a good day in Nigeria to sit back and reflect on this public holiday, which is why the topic I'm about to share is very, very important on habits. You see, to some people, they felt the government using bullets to shoot at peaceful protesters that were thus just shouting the national anthem as they raised their green flag in a country they believed in meant the end of the movement. Little do they know that they can destroy or kill us, but they cannot destroy or kill the message, because the message for change, true change, not the change that the present administration promised, but true change that gives birth to the new Nigeria, is here. In this new Nigeria that we're moving into, it will require people with strong habits, or else we'll repeat the mistakes that our present leaders are making. And that will not be good, because what we are fighting against now becomes our own story. How does it make sense? It does not, in my own opinion. Let me share a story. A very wealthy man had a very laissez-faire son who had everything in place, but with very, very bad habit, because he felt there's money. He did not see the need to build character in himself. And the dad got worried and concerned. So he consulted a sage, a wise sage at that, and asked the sage to please help him purge out all the bad habits and build in his son character. And the sage accepted. So one of these mornings, they took a walk into a garden, and the sage told the young man to pull out a small plant. So he was like, ha, that's very easy. He put his thumb and his finger and then pulled it out with no stress at all. The sage said to him to pull another one that was much bigger than the first one he pulled. That required some energy, but he was able to still pull it out. There was a third plant, higher than the first two. After expending some energy trying to pull it out, he was able to bring it out, but with deep breaths. And he felt that was the end. Then the sage pointed to a guava tree and said to him, pull that one out now. The guy wrapped his hands around the trunk of the tree and tried to pull it out. He kept going, trying to bring it out, pull it out, but to no avail. And he said to the sage, this is impossible. The sage turned to him and said, so are habits, either good or bad habits, start as something small and easy. It is very, very easy to break a bad habit in that first stage of the plant, where it's easy to just use your thumb and your first finger to pull it out of the ground. But when it gets to the point of that guava tree, it becomes much difficult to pull it off the ground. In this moment where it seems like the protest has ended, which in actual sense it has not. The movement continues online. And our diaspora Nigerians outside of Nigeria, I thank you very much for the efforts you're making and spreading the message out there. Keep at it. The Nigeria of our dreams will become a reality. Thank you very much to every Nigerian in the diaspora. This is a good time for each and every one of us to build the habits that it will require for nation building. Habits that will see us united with one voice, as we were in those 2 weeks of protest. If there are any bad habits you've noticed in yourself that may hinder this journey to nation building, it's a good time to start pruning them out before they become the tree. Habits makes each of us. So we must be intentional to build the right sets of habits grounded in values as always, and principles that are timeless for the good of us all. Which habits would you need to pull out today? And which habits would you need to plant today? Get to work on it. And I assure you, with good habits comes great results. Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. I hope you learned something from it. If you have any specific topic you would like me to touch on, please let me know in the comment section. Make your suggestion and I'll be happy to do research into it and speak about it from my own experience. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below and join the Smile Tribe as we together build ourselves to become our best version, grounded in principles and values. My challenge to you this week is to critically reflect on this public holiday. Habits in you that need to be pruned away, and habits in you that you will need to cultivate some more. Once you find them out, either uproot and start planning, and start planting in this week we're getting into. Till I come your way next week, keep spreading smiles. Blessings.